your job, Issa! Do your job, Issa!
When incumbent Darrell Issa was their only opponent, Democrats knew for certain one of their candidates would make it through the primary election and go on to fight for the seat in November. But when Issa dropped out of the race, the math became trickier. The June primary is an open primary known as a jungle primary, where the top two go on to the November election, regardless of party. 5 Democrats and 5 Republicans are running.
The increased health care costs.
Democrat Doug Applegate almost defeated Issa in November 2016. But he warned voters at a recent forum of the risk that with too many candidates and a Republican-leaning district, Democrats might be shut out.
We need to make some choices or otherwise face the fact that if Rocky Chavez gets the nod, you're going to have a Republican there for the next 12 years because it's a Marine veteran district. We all need to take that into consideration and put our egos aside.
The 49th stretches from Orange County to La Jolla and includes Camp Pendleton. Both Applegate and Republican Chavez are Marine colonels, and both have come out near the top in recent polls. But polls are not always accurate, points out Orange County environmental attorney Mike Levin, the Democratic candidate with the next highest polling numbers. He has powerful endorsements from Washington, D.C., and he's raised the most money.
We've raised over $1.25 million from over 12,000 people all around this country. There's incredible power in grassroots support, and I think there's a tremendous difference between 12,000 contributors and writing yourself $1 million check. This is not a plutocracy. This is not government by the wealthy.
Levin's comment was a swipe at Sarah Jacobs. Her grandfather founded Qualcomm. Jacobs comes third in the polls, but is making a strong case that her youth, she is not yet 30, is made up for by her experience.
While I am young, I am the only Democrat on this stage who has experience making and implementing public policy. We need more women at the table. I've worked at the State Department under President Obama. I've worked at the United Nations. I was the CEO of an international education nonprofit and a policy advisor to Hillary Clinton.
If elected, Jacobs says she would be the youngest woman ever elected to Congress.
I'm the only candidate in this race who had to work full-time through college.
The 4th Democrat also has significant personal wealth. Paul Kerr is a businessman with a home in Rancho Santa Fe.
Folks, I'm the only business owner up here, and I've owned a business for the past 20 years.
But Kerr says he'll fight for the middle class because he knows from personal experience how hard it was to make it.
I care so deeply about income inequality because I spent over 14 years of my life working minimum wage jobs. In my case, I was a busboy. And then I was a cook and a waiter and a sales clerk at Sears and a security guard at concerts.
Kerr's contributed more than $700,000 to his own campaign.
We need more than just a Democrat.
Last to enter the race and running last in the polls among Democrats is Christina Prejean. But she believes she has the qualities to match any of the Republican candidates.
Now the Republicans have brought in strong women like Kristen Gaspar and arguably Diane Harkey. And they've also brought in Rocky Chavez. He's a veteran. I'm a veteran. I'm a woman. I speak Spanish.
Democratic voter Randy Kraft, who attended the forum, says the debate did not reveal any major differences between the candidates on the issues.
It's a good mix, and I think from a policy point of view, there aren't a lot of variations. This is going to come down to types of experience and personality. They're all good candidates.
Flip the 49! Flip the 49!
But Tara Lawson-Remer of the Campaign to Flip the 49th says too many good candidates is actually disruptive.
We have quite a number of very qualified, very talented candidates in the race, and if they all stay in the race, we stand a strong chance of losing in June, much less losing in November. And what I see now is a moment in which leadership looks like stepping back and supporting someone else to step forward.
The Campaign to Flip the 49th will hold what they're calling a Viability Forum this Friday in North San Diego County to establish which candidates are the most viable. So far, none of the candidates has shown any sign of being willing to step back.
Thank you very much.
Alison St John, KPBS News.